We've just reached the top floor. Welcome to the worldwide penthouse.
Where the views are high, the standards are higher, and delusion is absolutely international.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm Lauren.
And we are your future Mr. Worldwide.
This is where we unpack our favorite drama, spiral over texts that never got answered,
and plot world domination one episode at a time.
So grab a mocktail, plus play,
and don't tell customs where we're going.
This is our first episode.
Yes, guys, welcome. This is our first episode.
Thanks to the spontaneity of this one.
In the spring brain, guys. So, like I said, I'm Alicia. We're both Brazilian Jerseyans, proud Jerseyans.
Yes, we love New Jersey, guys.
Yes,
and New York. And we really like theater.
Oh yeah,
we got to do our first ever production we were part of.
Oh yeah,
this year, Mean Girls.
We did Mean Girls, guys,
and it is Wednesday at the time of filming this.
Yes,
so pay homage. On Wednesdays we were pink,
right? And yeah, we love theater. We literally live, breathe, speak it every single day. I fear there's not a day where we don't go without bringing up Mean Girls at all.
No, because
it played such a crucial role this year. It just kind of built our character.
This whole year was just about Mean Girls,
right?
At least for us.
And it was such a good production. We had all of our team. We were friends with each other. It was so it's gonna hold a special place in my heart. I played Miss Norberry.
I was Gretchen.
I auditioned for Janice, and oh my god, I was so nervous. I remember when I was starting to do it, she told me oh my god, they're doing a Mean Girls production in October. I was like, no freaking way, dude, because that was the only musical I knew with the most songs I knew, and I was like, oh my god, this is literally a sign. This is the sign I was meant to be at the school. This is insane. This is crazy. I love
such a classic,
right?
Honestly, because you're such a cinephile. What is that called? When you're obsessed with movies.
Yeah.
Mean Girls is a classic. I feel I only actually sat down and watched the whole thing because of you. And I don't know. I already had been dipping my toes in theater because I just think it's really cool.
Yeah.
And I hear they're doing Mean Girls, and I knew who to drag with me to auditions. No, I originally auditioned for Katie and Gretchen. Well, no, I actually auditioned for Katie. I didn't go for Gretchen because a friend of ours really wanted Gretchen, and I mainly wanted Katie anyway. So I was just gonna I won't even mention Gretchen because they said you couldn't mention up to 2 characters you're auditioning for, but really focus and let them know one. There would be a Google form later where you would list off anyone you're interested in. But I only went in with Katie in mind, and ended up getting Gretchen. Which I'm not mad at. I'm honestly not mad at.
No, you ate down that role. Literally.
See?
I can't imagine anybody else playing Gretchen. It was meant for that role. She is hella talented. It was crazy. When we stepped into that audition thingy, I was like, they're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna get in. I just did it because at least I tried. I couldn't dance. I'm not a trained singer. I did a little acting drama thingy before, and I was pretty decent at it, but it wasn't this is my first time doing anything like this. So when I auditioned, I was so nervous because there was a lot of people. So I was ooh, it was so nerve-wracking. And yeah, but I'm so proud of myself for doing it. I feel if I didn't at least try, my life would have been so much more different. I would have been so much more sad in a way. I don't know. It was crazy. I got so much new friends, and I met so many nice people out of it, and it was such a bizarre experience for me, and I loved it. It was so you have to try theater at least once,
right? Whether it's crew or ensemble theater is just, I don't know, it's everything. It's dance, it's acting, and it's singing, and it's all of these things combined. And I think we were really lucky for our first production to be with such a good cast, such a good group of people. a completely student-led production. So everyone involved was students. Everyone, was like 18 or younger, and
the director was a student. The choreographer was a student. Stage manager was a student. Like the vocal,
like musical
coach.
director, student, like all of us. And I don't know, we had so much fun at rehearsals. Like it was the one thing I looked forward to.
No, literally, it was.
And then it was over, and I'm like, "You're great." I had nothing to do.
It was so. I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do with my free time after. I was like,
but it was so fun for me. Like it was both our first productions, first time ever doing theater. I've always it was like my goal to like one day do a production, because I really want to actively pursue more theater, and to have gotten that opportunity, the fact that we had that chat show, I immediately auditioned, and I don't know, I've never felt so comfortable in audition space, and I've never felt so comfortable on stage. I've never been just no nerves. I was just happy to be there, which, don't get me wrong, any other time I've ever performed, I absolutely was happy to be there, but I was never as comfortable, or at least comfortable is the right word. I was never as comfortable with the stage and with an audience. So kind of reminds me of like a very different experience in a really good way. Like great friendships with all the people in the cast, getting to work with such a talented group of people, such talented directors and all of that, and then being on stage, like everyone panicking backstage, and I was just sitting there like.
It kind of reminds me of Planet Fitness in a way.
Of what?
Planet Fitness.
Really?
Yes. No, because like everybody there is so nonchalant. They're worried about their own things. They don't have time to judge you. So like it's, I don't know. You don't feel judged.
We're not sponsored. We can't have sponsorship. This is the first episode.
Okay.
Why are we talking?
But
what are we talking about?
Like you get when you go to Planet Fitness, it's like a vibe, you know. Like nobody judge. Well, it's not a vibe.
It's the only gym I've ever been to. I can't compare.
Okay, I haven't. Okay.
Other than the school gym and.
Right, but you see school gym, you still feel judged.
School gym, I don't care to do anything. It's the school gym.
Okay, but you see how the gym teachers are always looking down on you, and they're like, "You can give me another 10 push-ups,"
because that's their job.
But you know what I mean?
Everyone knows as soon as they turn their back, you're just like you're doing the jumping jacks, and then the second they stop, you're just like.
Literally, Planet Fitness literally says judge-free zone.
Yeah, that's the marketing, obviously.
Yeah,
and the marketing. I mean, I'm just like glad we've never had an issue of like someone being like judgmental. I've never like had stares, know, and I don't ever want like stare at anyone else.
Right.
You know, I'm just kind of like in my own head.
Yeah, I feel like we're too much blabbing about theater.
You're good with the Mean Girls, or at least I need to start listening to World more on the treadmill.
Yes.
I feel like we're too much blabbing about. Small theater.
Dude, I was listening.
Every time you go so hard for what?
I was on the treadmill the other week, like when I went to Planet Fitness, and I was listening to Wilford, but I was literally sprinting on that. The incline was like 15. I was up like 5 miles per hour. I was literally like I was in the mood. I was sweating my butt off, and it was. Girl, if you want to like lose 30 pounds in a week, listen to Will Burn on that treadmill. You're gonna be skinny.
Oh my god. No, but I do love that soundtrack. Yeah, though I didn't like. Obviously, we know Mean Girls. We know Mean Girls the musical, but I never actually sat down and listened to the whole soundtrack until being in the production. There were so many songs I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know Stop. I didn't know I didn't know existed Fearless. So Fearless is one of my favorites. That song is so fun.
Right.
I See Stars, didn't know. I didn't know What's Wrong With Me. And that was my character song. I never thought about it and like, oh, obviously Gretchen has her own song. Of course, that's just how that works.
Yeah.
Karen has her own song. We all know Sexy. Regina and Katie has. I kind of knew It Roars. I didn't really. No, I did not know It Roars. I knew Stupid With Love, and that's the song I sang for the callback when I got called back for Katie and called back for Gretchen.
Oh, speaking of callbacks, I also got called back for Katie. It was bizarre. I thought I walked in with full confidence. They told us beforehand, like, oh yeah. For example, Janice, she is like confident, like she's like Regina's energy, but like she's not Regina. She's just kind of edgy Regina. And I was like, I can do that. Turn of tables. I got Katie, and I was like, oh.
I know. I remember having a conversation with our Janice, Lordina. I don't know if you ever watched this, but I love you so much, girly. She, like, I remember backstage, for the bedroom scenes, we had our director brought in his dad's air mattress on top of like some like bed frame someone had made.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know if that was also the teacher advisor, Miss Codwell's husband, who made that, because he made the.
I don't think he made that.
No, I don't know if that's one of the things he made. I don't know if that's just one of the things they had. I don't know. All I know is that we had the magic bed frame, and then we had the air mattress so that we could have like the bed that we would move in and out of scenes, and we would chill back there backstage because it was really comfortable. Okay, take a nap or something. And I remember we were talking about callbacks and we were talking about auditions, and Lordina brings up how they called me back for Janice and Regina. But it didn't make sense to me that they would describe Janice as like same energy as Regina, because I get it, they're both mean girls, but they're not. Their energies are not the same, and I kind of get what she meant. Like, I'm obviously not quoting her directly right now.
I mean,
because,
I see it,
because they would always be like, oh, you know, Janice is as like she's also like mean, but she's not as like catty as Regina. Regina's not even catty. That's the thing.
They're both out for revenge. That's the thing.
Right.
So
Regina's not even out for revenge. She doesn't really. No, because like there's when she's literally like flaunting Aaron and Katie's face, but is that revenge or is that just her being, oh, I'm literally
I get your point,
I'm that girl, like I can do what I want, and this guy, and like, because she's just, I think it's less, she doesn't have anything to be revengeful of except for Worldburn. She's not for revenge then, but for majority of the show and the original movie, she has nothing to be vengeful of, except for later when, you know, the whole thing with the burn book and framing the other three for it. But Janice, the whole movie, she's just spiteful. All the mean things she's ever done was out of spite and out of vengeance, while Regina's just mean because that's how she stays on top. And Janice is not on top of anything.
That's a good point.
She's the underdog.
Yeah.
Which is why you root for her.
Yeah.
But like, and as much as you understand her actions, it's still like she's still like no one is in the right in this movie.
Right.
Nobody is in the right at any point, and they like no one is in the right. Katie's in the wrong, Janice is in the wrong, Regina's in the wrong, even Karen and Gretchen,
literally everybody was in the wrong.
Everyone was mean, and that's kind of like the thing with high school. Everyone is mean.
Yeah,
I think that's why the OG movie was so popular, because they portrayed real life mean girls really well. Yeah. Like the mean girl who's like, she'll be nice to you to your face. Yeah. But she'll talk bad about you behind your back. Like the thing that Katie realized with the bracelet and the skirt. And she was like, I love your bracelet. Where did you get it? Oh, my mom, it's so cute. Like complimenting it, and then later Katie wonders, what did she say about it when I left? Because she was being mean about the girl's skirt later.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, you see, we literally just proved a point, guys. We're theater kids. Yeah, we love theater. We're musicians. We both play guitar.
But I'm not as good as she is.
Yeah, I have to play like every single day. I'm free for the summer though. I'm free for the summer. I'm free for the summer.
That's because for the school we go to, instead of like just what's it called?
Like electives.
Yeah, thank you. We don't call it electives. There are majors.
Yeah.
And my major class is vocal music. Hers is guitar. And so for school, she wasn't really allowed to do her nails, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was literally so sad. I had for the winter break, I did my nails because it was my friend's quinceañera. And we had a concert like a little week after, and I still had my bad boy nails on, and my friend Diana, she made my nails, and they were like literally stuck to my skin. I literally had to bite them off just to play, and yeah, but I played, and it was
lovely. Doesn't your teacher say yes, he will cut them off for you if you choose?
Did he say that?
That's something I swear you told me he said.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he did say that, and I didn't want that, guys. I didn't want that. I didn't want my precious nails to go bye-bye. He did say that. Oh, I do not want my precious nails to go bye-bye. Yeah, guys. We are unemployed. Well, you're employed, sort of.
Not really. I was supposed to babysit this week, and my cousin never came by.
She's a little babysitter, guys.
I don't say that. I'm not a babysitter because I haven't babysat. I was supposed to, but
okay. She's an upcoming. She's slowly becoming employed. I am stuck in a rut, and
well, girl, no. We got computers. We got phones. We can go.
Okay, but at this moment, I am not employed. So, no forms of employment at this moment.
I want a job. I want to make money.
Me too, bro. What's it called? She mentioned I was like a movie. What's it called? S word. Some lengthy words, but said la la la. But la la la. Something spontaneous. I don't know. Like movie lover. A movie lover.
A cinephile.
A cinephile. I am a cinephile.
That might be the word.
I hope it's the word. I don't want
you saying a word. This is gonna be really.
I'm gonna assume it's a cinephile. I am a cinephile.
Let me know what it is.
Wait, search it up. Cinephile. I don't know if I'm cinephile, guys.
What if you're saying something right? I'm pretty sure it's cinephile. Watch it is, and I just ruined the chance for me to look really smart. Like, oh, I know big words like
cinephile.
Cinephile.
She's got a big brain.
Why is Ryan texting me?
Let's see if I'm a cinephile, guys.
Cinephile. Yep. A person who is fond of motion pictures.
I am a cinephile, guys. I am a proud cinephile. I love movies. I love every single movie. And dude, what's it called? I made a reference the other day, and I said like, okay, so you know how everybody loves white chicks, right? I love white chicks.
Everyone's
okay,
like, oh my god, white chicks.
Everyone freaking loves white chicks. Okay, they're always talking about it. They're always reposting it. Like, me and Twin, right? And then when I say I am so freaking pissed, no one bats an eye. No one cares. They're like, oh my god, I love that movie. No, they just look at me like, oh, who are you? Get off my field right now. Cause like, who are you? Who are you to judge me? You don't even know what I'm talking about. I mean, okay. Now that I say that, like, Broski, you say you're a fan. Fake posers. These are posers saying that they love white chicks. Posers, guys. Just peeing my O, bro. Peeing my freaking O, dude. I'm so freaking pissed. It's just so sad. This other day, oh my god, guys. This other day, I was at school, and I was, like, being the happiest I've ever been, right? And my friend in Spanish, she just tells me, like, oh, my friend said that, like, she asked me to ask you if you were depressed. And I'm like, perdón? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not depressed. I'm not.
You didn't even dress particularly emo.
Right. Like, I used to be a little emo baddie before, but then I've evolved, and I kind of, like, walked away from that style. So, like, I don't see where the connection lies where, like, oh, are you depressed? I mean, I don't smile the most. Okay. But that doesn't mean I'm freaking depressed.
That's fine, though. Hey, no smile lines. No.
Hey, no smile line. No smile line.
I might have that problem, but
no, it's okay, guys. Botox is it. Speaking of Botox, guys. Oh, employment. Okay. When I grow up, when I'm done with my life, I want to be a plastic surgeon. Okay? I will go to school. I will go to NYU. I will get my degree. I will get all my stuff. I'll go to school. I have to get my grade up in biology. And I'm gonna be a plastic surgeon. So I'll give you your free Botox. I'll give you a free Botox.
For sure.
You're gonna get. No. You're gonna be worried about your smile lines.
I'm not worried.
I got you. That's gonna be a discount.
What's it called? No.
Hey! I just got a discount.
Because we both talk about, like, college, like, NYU is an option, but NYU is expensive. and it is hard to get into. And
so we're just gonna
be looking into scholarships because there's a lot of money,
right? And in this
expensive.
economy,
but in the like, imagine going to NYU and you're going for plastic surgery. I'm going there for theater.
dude, NYU would be so. Oh, the difference.
You're gonna be hitting the books, studying for medicine. This is like, it's plastic surgery. Everyone go, it's still medicine though. That's still, you're still a doctor. You're getting a doctorate. Like, it's still all these things. And I'm trying to get a BA or BFA or something in like theater or music, and I'm just sitting here like,
I would love to do more theater, maybe part-time. Well, actually, if you really think about that, theater. I mean, like, if you're gonna do theater, I feel like you have to be like devoted to what you're doing. Like, you cannot go back out like 2 days before the show. No, you are there. But they have
take more dance lessons.
Yeah, that too. I cannot dance. I cannot throw it back whatsoever. Like, you will look at my bestie amigos, and they're just doing it like easy piece of lemon squeezy, and I'm just there like.
It's okay. I didn't know where to pat because that's your foot.
It's okay, guys. I need to do some dance lessons to get some money.
You got Just Dance?
Yeah.
You got it Just
Dance? Exactly, I got Just Dance.
We haven't played Just Dance.
I love Just Dance, guys. If you want to be a nice person and give me a gift for my birthday or even Christmas or even like any time of the day, just give me a Just Dance game and I'll dance my ass off with it. Haricha Benti. Arigato.
On my days.
I love it.
I'm not a big dancer. I can dance, kinda. I have rhythm, I think.
Her hips don't lie. Her hips don't lie.
Her hips don't lie. I hope, maybe. Let me not, just in case they lie. But what's it called? With theater, because like, I'm a vocal major. I sing, like singing has always been my first, and then acting, I think I did okay. I think I did okay. I did not get into the acting camp. I did not get into the Yes Bus camp.
Oh yeah, we had an opportunity to be in an
camp. They call it the Yes Bus camp, where it's with the directors of the original, not the original movie, of the musical movie for Mean Girls. Yeah. We had the opportunity to go on a Zoom call or Google. It was like a WebEx call or something. We went on a video call with them, like our cast and drama majors from our school. Got to talk to them, and they told us about the Yes Bus camp, where they like every year there's a summer camp they do. It's not a sleepaway camp; it's a community camp. So you gotta like go over there, and they have different locations every year. This year was New York City, right? Just outside of Penn Station, so in like Manhattan. So, you know, they were calling us to see like, hey, if you guys want to audition to try to get in. Did not. That's okay though. That's okay. Because they only had like 15 spots. They have
they only have 15 spots.
They only had like they was only accepted very little people. That's what they said in the email too. Like because we didn't got room, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I was going to audition for it, but then I kind of got lazy, and I was like, I'm gonna do it on Sunday. I'm gonna do it on this.
And the next thing,
and then like 2 weeks later, I kind of forgot, guys. I was just kind of lazy, but like at the same time, like nobody we knew kind of got accepted. So I was like, well, yay! Like imagine if I did like apply and get accepted, and then I was the only person going there. I'd be like, I don't want to go to this camp.
Well, that's how. No, because I wanted to go to the camp. And
I mean, like I wanted to.
I was talking to everyone like, hey, you're not even gonna at least try. I was like, I don't know. I know some pretty good actors out of school, and I'm like,
yeah. I wanted to go, but like I would love to go with my friends. It would be such an adventure to go with my friends. If I went by myself, I would feel like an awkward little fiddle-a-toogan, and I would be like,
okay, but what about like new people?
Okay, but you know, I'm not the most brightest person, you know. So you're like a ray of sunshine. You are a ray of sunshine, okay? You are the photosynthesis to my flower, and you're the photosynthesis to everybody's flower. You are bright. You are joyous. You know how to move your way in, like a easy little lemon squeezy, you know. And so I feel like it would be more simpler for you to get in.
That's sweet. I appreciate that. I don't know, guys.
we need to tell them how we know each other. So, my buddy Lauren, I'm gonna tell you the story of how I became best friends with this buddy, with this pal. Basically, back in 3rd grade, so back in 3rd grade, my teacher wasn't there. So we had a little substitute, right?
Our teacher, I was in your class.
Yeah. Our
That's
teacher.
a good teacher. I feel like that's a good detail to
Okay.
sprinkle in there.
Our teacher wasn't there, and so we had a substitute. And so I had to take a piss. I had to take a really bad piss. And I held my hand up for hours. Hours. This teacher did not look at me at all. I think she looked at me.
Is this the first story we're gonna put into the Instagram?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
She did not care that I needed to go potty. Okay. And everybody else at my table, I was like, oh my god, you would literally hold your hand for like an hour. Like, what's going on? I was like, I know, I have to pee. And it got so bad. And so the day ends, right? The day ends, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm free. I said that too soon. Guess what? I pissed my pants. The toilet was too far. Yeah, I pissed myself, and I was so distraught by that. I literally could not accept my defeat. I was literally so in shock, and everybody was leaving to go home, right? And I was just sitting in my chair, and I was like, oh my god. I was devastated. I could not believe what I had just done. I was crying. I was like, I didn't know what to do. My plan was to wait for like the janitor to come and be like, oh, poor you.
You were gonna wait for the janitor?
I was gonna wait for the janitor because they had like an after school program and they like held it
and
they held it into that room. But I feel like that would have been worse just to see the after students come in, and I'm like,
you're still there
and you're not school. I'm like, yeah, we're not school. And like, oh my god, it was bizarre. But then, what's it called? I was just sitting in my own piss, and Lauren takes a freaking hour to get her stuff together
to leave class to this day.
Since 3rd grade, you are almost an adult. She takes an hour every single class to leave, and so she was the last one packing.
No,
and then she was like, everybody usually leaves, so why are you still here? And she walked up to me.
I don't know, I'm just looking at you, and I'm like, what? Why are you? Because your face. I can't. You're sitting there like.
I was literally so upset.
I felt like I could visibly see your brain just like trying to figure out what the fuck am I gonna do right now. I'm looking at you like, are you okay? Because your head is down. So your head is down. You're upset, and I'm like, are you okay? Everybody left, and then you're like,
I literally, she was like, are you okay? I was like, I just started sobbing, and yeah.
And I'm like, it's okay. Like, I didn't know what to do there.
And she was like, Alicia, you have to go. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wait over there. It's like, no, Alicia, you have to go. She was like dragging me out of the classroom. She's like, it's okay.
I'm not 8-year-old me did not know what the fuck she was doing. I just walked with you outside.
Yeah. And then the substitute teacher, she was just like, Alicia, what? Why didn't you raise your hand? Why didn't she raise her hand? I have beef with that teacher. And that teacher, no, that teacher made me lose my marbles. My mom was outside. Huh? What teacher was that?
I was gonna say that day.
It was.
I don't want to use government names. I don't want to use government names.
Okay, we're gonna bleep that out. But like, what's it called? And my mother and my beautiful parental figure and my sister were waiting for me. And then they just see this giant piss stain on my pants. I'm like, Alicia, what the hell happened? Why didn't you raise your hand? And like, I literally raised my hand for over an hour. Nobody looked at me. Nobody better than I. And I pissed myself. Okay? I mean, I am.
But like, I'm not no hero
Yeah.
because I didn't handle that situation. Like,
No.
like this, I could have given you. I could have found something to cover your ass. I didn't give you any sweater. I don't think I had a sweater.
No,
even
we
if
just walked out.
I was just her buddy to walk outside.
Yeah.
I didn't even like, cause I'm not gonna wipe up your pants,
No,
bro.
I love the piss in the chair too. We just
I'm not gonna wipe up your pants. We didn't even like alert anyone. Like, hey, I'm gonna walk her out, but she just like we didn't
say
do
anything. We just
I'm
left.
just like, we just need to run away. like it's okay. We're just gonna flee the country.
Right.
No one needs to know what we did. No one needs to know.
Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs
to
to know about this. Nobody needs to. This is just gonna be between you and me.
You and me. No one needs to know.
Nobody needs to know. And
Just-
nobody did know. Nobody talked about it the next day.
Well, nothing will know.
Well, now you know. Now it's not between you and me.
This is just out. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was our introduction to each other. And
Was
then,
it that?
I don't know. If, actually,
did that happen later, earlier in the year? Because
so
there's like two possible stories. It's that which did happen, but then there was because they did like a spirit week in like the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like
Yeah.
September, where it's like a spirit week every day is like a different theme, and one of them was twin day, and I didn't have a twin.
Yeah.
I did not have a twin, and I'm just looking around. Who can I? Because like Michael's sister did not go to art school. I'm just sitting there like, who do I twin with? Who could I pass as my twin? I'm looking around everyone and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm scared of you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm scared of you. I'm not talking to any of the boys.
Well, that was surreal.
You. We were leaving Spanish, and I'm like, hey. Hey, so do you have a twin?
Yeah, I actually kind of do.
Who?
Isabella.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't.
No, you're gonna be my twin.
Okay,
Yay!
that's kind of.
I'm pretty sure I pleaded with you. Actually, it was not that easy. I was asking you like, please,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Literally
You didn't like me. You didn't like me at the beginning of our friendship. You did not.
Yeah, I did.
But they're like mad about me.
Yeah, I kind of. That's a funny thing.
I pleaded and begged, and then she finally agreed, and we planned on wearing because they also did a fun day at the end of the school year.
Yeah,
and the year before,
shirts.
the shirt was this like purple one, so we both agreed. Oh, because I didn't know her.
Yeah,
I didn't know her. She didn't know me. So I'm just like, okay, what's something I know we both have to have, which is the school fun day shirt. Cool. Do you have white shorts?
I was like, yeah,
I have white shorts. Okay,
all
and
right.
then
And
I
then
don't even know what we did about shoes. All I know.
She always had a braid situation going on. So I was like, you know what? You just keep your braid. I put on
I always
a
had a
little braid.
ponytail.
You had a ponytail?
It was a ponytail.
Oh, then I said we should do braids. I think.
Yeah, you said we should do braids, and I need to look back at that photo. I have that picture.
Me too.
Because our teacher put it up on Class Dojo.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened with the hairstyle, and I don't think we were swimming from that. But we have the same fit.
I'm pretty sure you did a ponytail. It just wasn't slick back. Because for some reason, my entire childhood, I did a slick back ponytail before it was a trend. I'm the trendsetter, guys. Y'all copied me.
No, literally, bro. That thing slick.
I think that's why my forehead's so big. I think it might have contributed to a receding hairline situation.
A little bit. You know what? She's still.
I could have been JoJo Siwa before she was JoJo. No, it would not have been before she's older than me. Oh no, is I had that slick back. That's nines. Because my parents did not know how to take care of my hair. But it's fine, guys. It's fine. But the thing with me leaving class super late.
Yeah, it's a habit.
A parent to like, they have this film festival at school, and film festival that they did, and people all during the whole school year was working on getting their films in. We were part of one film that we did not finish. I am so sorry, Chelsea. I am so sorry that we didn't get that done because low-key the film
would have ate down so hard.
That was so good. And I had an actual role. I was the teacher. What's it called? Rest in peace, Sensations. I hope Chelsea gets to pursue that project in another way. Somehow something gets done with that concept.
Yeah.
It was really good. What's it called? But one day when we were filming for that project, they were taking a while to set it up after school. So instead of going to do that actual film, they had us sit in as filler like background character extras for another film that was being made to be submitted to the film festival by another student. Who the main character for that one was actually also Arcady. Hi, Raisa. Oh my God. These people are not gonna watch this.
You don't know that. You gotta spread the word.
Okay, but still, it was Arcady. And she was great. She's a junior, like senior year, so. And we went to school with her too at our middle school. She's just obviously older than us, but what's it called? So we were background for that, and basically, in that background for that movie, I have a bag of McDonald's that I'm just eating because we didn't plan to be a part of this movie. I didn't really even know these people besides Raisa, the main character. We were just there because Sensations wasn't ready, and so we were just basically. We didn't even end up filming for Sensations that day. We spent the whole day being extras for that movie.
Basically, what happened was, so they were filming it. We were like, okay, you guys have to like get up and leave. And Lauren was like, okay. But I guess one year went to another, and so
I went through 1 year, came out the other.
Huh? It came into 1 year and left out the other.
Because you said.
Wait, how did the phrase go?
It went through 1 year and out the other. You said because it went from 1 year to another, and
No, I said that.
You said the second one.
No, I said okay. Well, I meant the first one, and basically. And she was just snacking on her McDonald's, and when they said, they were like, okay. Everybody was getting their stuff.
McDonald's wasn't there yet. That's a
no, you
was it there? Oh,
actually, I don't know.
No. It's because I had all my stuff for Sensations. Because again, I'm an actual character in that one. I was just wearing the clothes I wore to school.
She had a lot of stuff on her table.
I had my bag with my makeup, bag with my clothes, plus my actual book bag, plus my water bottle. Like I had everything.
And we had to like get up and leave. And then when we had to do it, everybody was going smoothly. Lauren, why are you there for another minute?
You could see, and it's so awkward because it's just a shot of them waiting for everyone to leave. It's just a silent shot of everyone grabbing their stuff because that's all it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a character
probably like 30 seconds.
Thinking there, and then everyone else leaving because she had to stay after class. And that scene is longer than it needed to be because it's just me taking forever to grab my stuff because I didn't know we were rolling. I didn't know that we were doing that as filming. I didn't know that was part of the movie. I thought they were trying to film something else and we needed. That's why everyone said, just get up quietly. And I'm like, okay.
And she took freaking Dookie to get out. Like it took forever. What's it called? I went to the film festival. Well, we didn't go to the film festival.
No, it was during
finals week, and like
because during your lunch period final, you would go to the auditorium, and then they played all the movies from the film festival.
Yeah, and they played that, and I saw Lauren, and I was like, oh my God, it was not exaggerated. Lauren took forever.
Because I had my final first,
but that was fun. Finals were.
And then later, like not later or before, there's another scene where back in the classroom and I had my McDonald's because it was after school, your girl was hungry. So I ordered food and I'm literally sitting directly behind the main character with my bag of McDonald's, with my frappe, and I'm just.
Nobody else was eating in that classroom. It was only Lauren. Also, for some reason, it was segregated. Everybody was segregated. Literally,
we fixed that when we realized that.
Huh?
Didn't we fix that?
No. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But we were segregated at one point. I think multiple points. We were segregated. And I thought that was bizarre.
I think it was unintentional. And that's what everyone was laughing about. It's just the fact that, like,
the segregation.
This doesn't look okay.
No, but I don't think they tried fixing it. But I wasn't in. They made me sit next to Raisa, right? But I wasn't in the shot, so it was just
segregated. That was very. Literally working so hard to have like an actual character in another movie that was going to be submitted, but we didn't finish filming by the time the submission time period was over for the film festival. So the actual movie where I was actually acting didn't get in, but the movie where I wasn't even like intentionally meant to be there, it was just a filler to fill in time because that project needed extras, and I just look fucking stupid.
Why? Yo no say. We don't say. We don't say. We don't say why it took forever for the thingy.
We do know.
Well,
because,
actually,
yes, we do, because the director and the writer for that film that we were part of was our stage director for Mean Girls.
Yeah.
She got so wrapped up with Mean
My bad.
Girls that was a bigger
My bad.
production, and that was something that was
Yo
like
no
more
shade.
because like Sensations was a personal project that unfortunately we didn't get time for because a lot of the people involved with that were also involved with Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Or had something else come up to where they just we couldn't get it together. We couldn't lock in, unfortunately.
Fortunately.
I remember the last shooting we had, and then which was after Mean Girls. It was like early June or late. No,
Yeah.
it was like a few weeks into May.
Yeah.
Because Mean Girls, we only had 3 nights. It was the first 3 days of May, May 1st to the 3rd. And then like 2 weeks after, so we actually did our final, last time that we all got together to film for Sensations, and we didn't even finish the film. Especially since the film festival was already, you couldn't submit for it anymore.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah. Basically, love movies, been in movies. Frickin' theater kids. Stinky theater kids. With stinky theater kids.
Can't get over the email comment. We keep going back.
No, literally. Why?
Why she thought you were depressed. I'm like, okay, maybe she thought you were depressed because maybe she thought you were emo. But here's the thought. You go to a performing arts school.
Everybody dresses different.
Everyone in the school is some kind of artistic.
Right.
Everyone is artistic in some way, and it's very much expressed in the style people wear and how we dress up the uniform or don't wear the uniform. Let's be real. Most people don't. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, I don't.
Or they like find a way. And like they've literally changed the uniform policy twice.
So we're all black, like for performance.
Because like since like we're constantly performing, there's constantly performances. It's a performing arts school, whether it's like an art gallery. There's not actually, they don't really focus on the art majors at our school.
Yeah, so.
Like they have the galleries, but like they never like.
They don't
it's
really...
never mandatory like other presentations and stuff. And I'm just like, the other presentations, people are more focused on the dances and the theater and the singing. And
but I feel like what's it called? Performance is like performance. Art is kind of just like if you want. You get what I'm saying?
But that's unfair to them.
But like,
because
how are they gonna have? How are they gonna have?
And although their work is like scattered all over the building, it's everywhere. I don't know.
It's training them to like deal with an audience, kind of.
The art majors don't get an audience. That's my point.
Right, but like, they don't.
How are you training them for an audience when they're not getting one? They'll have art galleries and barely anyone goes.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's unfortunate because we got some really good artists.
Everybody dresses differently at that school. We just changed positions because your girl felt like it. But you know what? Everybody dresses differently at that school. Nobody really is characterized as emo. Nobody's like, they don't attack you for your style, basically. Because, you know,
everybody's like, and that's actually something people have like been really complaining about. It's the fact that we don't get enough creative expression in fashion, in our fashion, for a lot of people, because there are a lot of like really like people who, there's a lot of fashion lovers. What do you expect? It's an art school.
Yeah.
And art can be found in quite literally anything and everything.
Yeah.
So, and they're just like, they get really strict about what can and can't be worn. And they've made it like slightly more lenient because of the new, you can wear performance black specifically, because again, there's always performances, and to make it easier for students who just want to come into school dressed ready if they have a performance that day, instead of having to change at some point or fight with a teacher to let them know I'm allowed to wear this, I have a performance, let me wear this, because it's all black and it's not our school colors, which is, again, all the schools in our district have a uniform, like a little, like you have the polo color with the school logo and color and specific colored pants you have to wear. But with our school, it's, you can wear what you want, like, wear what you want, so long as it's school appropriate and school colors.
Yeah.
And so that gives a lot of people some freedom, but I don't know. They always find a reason to complain. Yeah. They always find a reason to complain.
I don't understand why she thought I was depressed. I am literally a ball of joy. I mean, like, what's it called? I may not it's like everybody. A lot of people are like they have such a face, but they're so like happy, you know. So I'm just kind of like those people.
People who just have like the resting bitch face.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not.
It exists.
Like, why do you have to assume
somebody's depressed? Because
and me too. Sometimes I'm tired. People want to ask, did something happen?
Literally.
And then when I start getting annoyed because I'm irritable, really, I get pissed off really easily. But. Or at least because when you're constantly bothering me, like, are you sure you're okay? Well, no, I'm not okay, because why are you breathing down my neck about this? Get out of my face. Yeah. Am I wrong for that? Like, people are constantly like, if I'm not smiling 24/7, someone is like, did something happen? Are you okay? And it's like, thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. I'm fine.
That is just pee my old bro. That does not mean I'm depressed. Girl, I could be the happiest person on the planet.
But if you're wearing all black,
I might have a resting sad face. You're like, oh, are you depressed? Also, why does that tickle your fancy? Why do you need to know if I'm mentally ill?
That's such a random question too. Are you depressed? Do we know what depression is?
And why is it your concern?
Why are you randomly asking someone, are you depressed? Do you know the severity of depression?
Like, buddy.
Why are you asking, are you depressed? Like, it feels so like, I don't know the word for it. It's just so, why do you want to know if I'm depressed? I don't really know you like that.
Buddy, like.
And it's not even just in a like, oh, you seem really down lately. Did something happen? It's just like, when someone's asking you, like, are you depressed? It's like they're like asking what's wrong with you.
Right.
And it's not even just like in a checking up on you way. It's more of like a,
do you have a name for this type way?
I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird. It's really weird. Can we please stop? In the big 2025, can we please stop?
Right. Yeah. It's kind of our life, really. Like,
our life, really.
Our school is really an important, crucial role to us. Like, it literally shaped our character. I used to be a completely different person before I stepped into that building.
This chair was really loud.
It's okay. But, like, as I was saying, it's, like, it really shaped who we are. And I'm, like, so thankful for the opportunities that are handed to us and the people we met. And, yeah. I forgot to mention, we have this, I forgot to tell you, this is, like, supposed to be the episode where we tell you what you guys are going to be expecting.
Yeah, I was just thinking about, like, as you were talking, I'm like, okay, wait, we're trying to
wrap up off guard.
I know the point is, like, we're just trying to talk for the fun of it, but, like, we were going to, like, you know,
explain what the hell
what the hell are you watching right now? Well, like, what is this?
What are you guys going to be seeing?
What is the Future Mr. Worldwides?
What is Future Mr. Worldwides? What the hell is? And this channel, basically, in Future Mr. Worldwides, you guys are going to be seeing mukbangs, vlogs, what's it called? Blind box openings, parodies, like songs, covers, because, you know, we're just so musically inclined. Skits.
Basically, whatever we feel like.
Yeah. And we feel like
you guys just have to be down for it.
Right.
Because, I don't know, there's so many different forms of content creating. Why stick to one?
Right.
Like, this one was fun, but what if next time
we have the ability to do it all? So.
And also, we don't have a set schedule yet, right? Like, we don't
not
even
know. Not the moment.
I don't want to jinx it, because this is honestly really fun, and I hope we continue it, but you never know. Maybe we won't continue. Maybe it'll take forever for the next time we post. We don't have a schedule yet, but we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Maybe like every
we're gonna have
weekend we do something. I mean, it's summer, so we got all the time in the world right now, but
we're most likely gonna have a lot of guests coming and like interviewing.
Just friends.
Yeah.
Maybe showcasing people from school.
Yeah.
It's an idea I had.
Like, you're gonna be included. Things are gonna be so fire, guys. You don't know what you're in for, guys. It's gonna be so lit. Yeah, the vlog is gonna be lit.
Big. Huh? I just love being big. I love
Really.
that after school when I'm leaving class because I'm up on the 4th floor and you and Alice on the 2nd. I know that I can find you guys in the cafeteria for after school meal.
Who's that big? Our backs are humongous. You know what? That high school, what's it called? Summer, the Planet Fitness Pass. It's getting me. It's getting me. I gotta run that world burn, body burn, calories burn. You know.
Yep. We'll probably continue just talking about shows, pop culture,
Media, drama, like gossip.
like
Literally anything in our lives that's going on. You know, we're gonna let that
why not?
be. This is our first episode, guys.
Oh my God. If you find it, thank you for sitting through. We might do something on the 4th of July. Maybe look forward to it. If we don't do it, don't be disappointed.
It's a possibility we could.
I don't know. We're trying to figure out when can we work in filming because
Your girls are busy most times.
are we?
True. So I don't know. This is like experiment. This is trying something new, you know. Like, and I feel like it'll be a fun adventure, a fun experience. We should do it for the plot, you know.
Like, if you don't know where this could go, go anywhere.
Right. And it'll be so lit, guys. Oh, baking and cooking. We're also gonna have that too.
Oh
yeah, baking and cooking bits.
You guys are gonna get to know Alice.
You guys are gonna get to know Alice.
Mukbangs and baking and cooking are gonna be really lit with Alice.
Very essential. Very
gaming.
Amazing.
You mentioned gaming.
Oh yeah, that's it. We're gonna be gaming. We're gonna be streaming on Twitch.
Are we?
As I said, we are gonna be streaming it on Twitch, and we're gonna play video games. Maybe
Twitch and other platforms, guys. We have an Instagram and we have a TikTok.
Yes, go
Link
follow
in the description below. These are the big YouTuber words.
Yes.
These are the big YouTuber words.
Yes, check our description. We have our Instagram, our TikTok, our Twitch. You guys can all follow that, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed our little talk and our little introduction. This is our first episode of our podcast. We hope to see you come back to this penthouse, top floor. Remember?
Yeah.
It's gonna be so lit. We hope to see you on the next one. Au revoir.
Thank you for sticking around.
Bye. And take your, what's it called? The glass, the cup.
Mocktail.
Take your mocktails with you if you drink it, I guess. And au revoir. See you in the next one.
Bye.